Imagine this. You analyzing your own life and the hurdles you face, all while being in an intense emotional state. If you find yourself doing this all the time, it's like adding fuel to the fire for your brain. So how often do you dwell on the past, problems, and the negative stuff, wondering if you made the right choices? But let me tell you something. Constantly questioning yourself, your actions, and your life isn't the way to go. It means you're uncertain, lacking confidence in yourself. And honestly, that's the last thing you want, because if you can't trust yourself, how can you trust anyone else? How can you lead a happy life without self-trust? On the flip side, if you're always probing and analyzing your own or others' behavior, you're living in the past. You keep revisiting situations tied to certain emotions, and your body can't tell the difference between real and imagined events. It's the power of your thoughts. So, when you catch yourself dwelling on the past, notice those thoughts, be aware of them, and replace them with positive, happy memories. It'll boost your energy, or better yet, just stay in the present and let life unfold. Remember, you have a choice in what you think and feel. Your thoughts and feelings can lead you to a reality you don't want or to your wildest dreams. It's up to you. You can be the conscious creator of your life. Let's not leave you with doubts. Before we dive in, if you appreciate our work, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stop dwelling on your past and start crafting your future story. Stop being fixated on your past and start being captivated by your future. Why not fall head over heels for your future, just like you did with your past? If this sounds like an experiment, then put on your scientist's hat and make your life the experiment. Sure, it might be uncomfortable at first when you start making different choices, but don't white-knuckle your way through the unknown. Work on making your brain work better, on making your heart work better. Put it all together and practice. Even if you don't see results in just a couple of days, don't quit. We're living in a world of instant gratification, but real change takes time. If it took you 5 years to get where you are, it may take some time to turn it around. What you're seeking are those small, subtle shifts in your life and your body. Once you notice those changes happening, you'll be more committed. You can't believe in a new future without believing in yourself. And you can't believe in yourself without believing in a new future. You have to choose yourself every single day. For those who have tried everything and found that nothing worked, remember that you are your greatest resource. Make this your medicine. Every day ask yourself, how did I do? When did I lose my way? When did I go unconscious? When did I revert to my old self? Use those moments as rehearsals for a better tomorrow. It's no longer about healing, it's about transformation. You stand on this stage and realize that keeping that vision alive in your mind is key. It's easier to forget your future than to remember it, but it takes practice and repetition, and you'll undergo a powerful shift when you start making the effort. Here's a simple daily ritual. Before you reach for your phone in the morning, ask yourself who you no longer want to be. Write down the negative thoughts you have, become aware of them. Also, list 2 behaviors you'd like to change, like complaining or rushing. Then, commit to reviewing and changing those behaviors throughout the day. Identify the emotions you no longer want to feel, such as sadness, suffering, fear, or anxiety. Be conscious of them. If you start feeling those emotions, be aware and try to change them. Ask yourself how you want to feel and rehearse it in your mind. Teach your body to experience that positive feeling repeatedly. This is how you become great, by making those small, consistent shifts in your life and maintaining your vision. It won't be a linear process, but remember, it matters the most when it's the hardest. The word meditation means to become familiar with. So, become familiar with your inner power and potential, and you'll see incredible changes in your life. Choose to embrace your future and let go of the past. Your journey to self-discovery and transformation starts today. Let's explore the profound meaning behind the word meditation. It's all about becoming intimately acquainted with your inner world. Imagine a state where you're acutely aware of your thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. When you reach this level of consciousness, you prevent yourself from slipping into the unconscious. You're essentially having a face-off with your old self, engaging in a meditation of a different kind. This is where the magic happens. As you intentionally introduce new thoughts, rehearse better behaviors, and trade in survival mode chemicals for elevated emotions, You start to rewrite your inner script. You create a new narrative that leads to a happier, more fulfilled life. In this process, your heart-centered emotions become your trusted companions. They begin to feel like old friends, comforting and guiding you. It's like breaking free from the shackles of your old self and embracing a reinvented version of yourself. It's a journey of unlearning and relearning, the model of change that truly transforms your life. Now let's delve into the fascinating world of brainwaves. Our brain operates in various states, and they're like different radio channels. When we're in low-level beta, like we are right now, we're fully conscious and aware of our surroundings. It's that sweet spot where our inner and outer worlds align seamlessly. No problems there. But when stress and survival mode kick in, our brainwaves shift into high beta. This is where things get a little chaotic. Frustration, anger, impatience, fear, and resentment trigger these high beta patterns. It's as if the brain goes on high alert, sensing danger or threat. Our attention scatters, moving from one concern to another like a wild lightning storm. Here's where it gets interesting. The brain becomes incoherent in this high beta state, and so do we. Survival instincts demand us to focus on material things, to narrow our attention to the immediate danger. It's a primitive response. This is why, when you're in this mode, you're consumed by the matter at hand. It's all you can think about. Remember, your thoughts and emotions shape your reality. So if you keep dwelling in the past, replaying experiences and emotions you've already lived, you're essentially locked into that reality. Your attention is firmly planted in what has already happened, and this will only attract more of the same into your life. But why persistently deal with the past when you can be the master of your present and future? Shift your focus to the now, to creating a future that excites you. Let your attention be your guiding force, leading you toward the life you truly desire. Leave the past behind and embark on a journey where your present choices create a brighter, more fulfilling tomorrow. Think about your goals and think about them with passion. Why? Because at the core of everything in existence lies energy. You, my friend, possess an energy that's uniquely yours, your thoughts. Now harness that energy to craft the life of your dreams. But remember, let the past remain where it belongs, in the past. We often fall into a habit of narrowing our focus, overthinking and obsessing about the material aspects of life, especially when we're caught up in survival mode. It's like we're stuck in first gear while life whizzes by on the freeway. So we asked ourselves, how can we help people transform their lives? The answer was to shift from a narrow materialistic focus to a broader divergent perspective. It's about opening your gaze to nothing but space, pure emptiness. And the act of sensing this space slows your racing thoughts. It's like hitting the brakes on that overactive analytical mind. You see, when you're in survival mode, stress makes you overly analytical. If you keep analyzing yourself and your life while in this heightened emotional state, you're driving your brain deeper into high beta states. It's like racing your sports car in first gear on the freeway. Ineffective and frustrating. However, when you expand your focus and begin to sense space, something incredible happens. Your brain waves slow down and you slip into an alpha state. In alpha, your inner world becomes more vivid than the outer one. The incessant chatter in your head quiets down and your brain starts conjuring images and visions, a realm of creativity. But that's not all. When you sense space, different parts of your brain that were once disjointed start resonating coherently, like a harmonious orchestra. Suddenly, the various compartments of your brain begin working together. It's like putting the puzzle pieces of your mind in perfect order. Now let's talk about the heart. To create a new future, you need a clear intention and elevated emotions. Achieving brain and heart coherence is key. Imagine breathing through your heart and cultivating those elevated emotions. It's like fuel for the soul. Your heart sends out low-frequency signals that are unique to your heart's energy. As your heart gets coherent, it signals the brain to create. It's like the heart saying, let's make something incredible happen. This synchronization unleashes your creative potential. Moreover, your heart generates a magnetic field extending up to 3 meters, making you feel whole and connected to the future. Teaching people how to regulate their brainwaves and shift into slower frequencies is transformative. age, health, and habits are no barriers once you master the art of changing your brainwaves. You can unlock the door to your subconscious mind, reprogramming yourself and changing your behavior. Remember, we all have unique experiences and reactions. It's not about what happens in your life, but how you experience those situations and the emotions they awaken in you. Your reality is a reflection of your inner state. So, choose your focus wisely and don't dwell on the past. It's a realm of no influence. The best is yet to come if you're ready for change and willing to explore your true self. If you enjoyed our message and don't want to miss our upcoming content, feel free to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for joining us, and may you have an extraordinary day.